Drama. Guys, what's going on? It's your boy Thomas, and today I'm going to be talking about Supreme Resale in 2022, why I think the market is a little messed up right now, and what my predictions are for the future of Supreme Resale of the 2020s. Let's get into it. Alright, so today I am joined here with Scruffy, and we're going to be doing a little Supreme Tekken unboxing. Let's get right into it. First up, I did have to cop one of the Tekken shirts. I really thought the Yoji Yamamoto collab was amazing, despite it not selling out due to high volume. Boom! Funky sticker right there. Love to see that. Did we get lucky? Red box logo. Okay. Is there any other goodies in here? Trying to get a good camera angle for you guys. Ooh! Look at that. Get over here. That is a sick t-shirt. So that Yoji Yamamoto print right there looks super sick. It's got the Supreme tag right there with the Yoji Yamamoto signature. And then down low also includes that Yoji Yamamoto Supreme signature. I really love this shirt. It's a fun, like, kind of 2000s, like, mixtape style graphic. And I just had to have it, honestly. The shirt looks huge, but I think it will shrink. But on me, this thing is freaking a damn blanket. That's funny. Fold that up and let's get into the skateboard. Love the Supreme Yoji Yamamoto collab. I've done a few videos on it, breaking it down. I hope the audio quality's all right. I need to get a wireless lav mic if that exists for iPhones. We're just gonna open up this side here and get this sucker open. Guys, I think they hooked us up. Tekken Supreme box logo. Look at that. That is freaking sick. That's going in the collection. And I think this year I'm finally gonna do a display of all my Supreme stickers. I used to put them on my laptop. I no longer do. I wish I still had some of those stickers, but I think it will still be a cool piece because I have a ton. And oh my God, look at that. Supreme Yoji Yamamoto with the BOGO in the packaging. That's freaking sick. So just getting a closer look at the 3D graphics of the PlayStation 2 era Tekken 2. Might have even been PS1. You know, I'm not the biggest Tekken fan. I used to play it at the arcade when I could, but bam, that looks good. I love the attention to detail on this collab. What did you guys think? Did you pick anything up? Just been a short, quick unboxing. Hope y'all enjoyed. Got my new iPhone 14 Pro shooting all these videos now. I'm really excited about it because I've had the iPhone XS for or the XS or whatever for the longest time. And I've never had the brand new iPhone. So with all these YouTube videos I'm shooting, really excited to bring this better quality for y'all and try to get the audio dialed in. I just need to get a better lav mic, but thinking about Supreme, you know, it's kind of weird. I've been pretty wrong on a lot of my retail and resale estimations this year. I have to admit, you know, in my Blazers video, I said I thought maybe they would resale for $300 more, you know, and it hasn't really been anywhere close to that, unfortunately. Part of the reason why is I think just the overall economy for people, for middle-class people, isn't great right now. We're still seeing a lot of the effects of inflation. Get getting started here. I'm gonna pause it. Dealing still with the inflation. I think like to a certain point, everyone only has so much availability in terms of what they can cop. I don't think availability is the best word, but everyone only has a certain budget for what they're buying. And maybe people are buying less Supreme speculatively. People are buying less Supreme speculatively and buying more just to wear. I'm really not sure, because Supreme from like day one, you know, in modern streetwear, since Supreme's modern era, which I say, for me, my opinion is like Supreme's modern era starts in like 2011-ish. I can't really put a exact time when Supreme became like the juggernaut that it is today, because it's been a slow process. But I think around that time is when their overlap with the sneakerhead community was at its, you know, strongest. I mean, it still is today, but you know, in 2022, Supreme is a much different brand than that time back in 2011. You know, with all the Carlyle Group money, the VF Corp takeover, I think we might see a lot more production made on these items. And if you guys know anything about economics, what is the number one golden rule of markets? Supply and demand. And if the supply is higher than the demand, then the retail price will only go down on whatever that item is, whether it's goods and services, Supreme, fucking, I don't know, cutlery, dishes, other kitchen appliances, you know? Emerging traffic here. But like, I don't think necessarily that these items that Supreme is releasing are bad. Like, I thought the ACG collaboration was great. And, you know, I'm still holding on to my snakeskin shorts. Sorry about that, lady. I'm trying to move in. Gotta love the Phoenix, Arizona highways. They're great. They're actually not that bad compared to the Midwest. It's pretty solid out here. But yeah, so it's interesting. I will say, if you are trying to flip, make money, reselling, just trying to get an edge up, don't stop. Don't like throw away any chance that you have at, you know, accumulating and speculating in some aspects, collecting in others. I think you just have to make more informed decisions. And I'm talking to you guys as well as myself, because I think I've definitely fallen into the trap of signing up for too many raffles on like shoes I don't know that much about. I think it's really important to research to make sure something is limited edition and to make sure something has actual demand behind it. Because if you aren't capitalizing on that short-term buzz hype and selling right as people are looking for them when they're sold out, you're gonna miss out on that early buzz. Like, I'll use this as an example. I got a pair of Carolina Dunk lows. Now, Nike Dunks, I still don't understand why they're reselling at all. I think they're just the most basic Nike shoe they've ever made, and it's a good shoe, but I don't think it deserves to be sold for over 140 bucks. I think 100 bucks is expensive for those shoes. It's probably what they're worth though. So I sold those Carolina Dunks as order confirmed for $350, which netted me a profit of, after eBay fees, over $200. I think that math checks out. I couldn't believe it. Almost $400 for a pair of Dunks. Now, what would they go for right now? Before I brought this up, I didn't actually look, so I'll put that on screen, what they are worth now. But hopefully that shows that the initial buzz, once it dies down off of a release, it can cool off for a bit. But then usually after a certain amount of time has passed, when the current sellers have either sold once, the inventory has left the marketplace in volume, you can start to see prices slowly go back up as there's less supply taken off the market. You know, the initial buyers buy, and the sellers that are still left either keep their prices the same or increase them, right? That's all they can do, or lower them, right? I guess you can always go lower. Hopefully it doesn't go below retail, but sometimes it does. And it's just important to focus on items that you can flip fast, because in my opinion, all speculative assets and these crazy hype-driven manufactured limited edition stuff, like, it's not gonna last forever. So it's best to take your profits and not try to hold on to your item appreciating unless it actually is something that will become valuable in the future. Does that make sense? And when I say in the future, I mean to the midterm, like 5 to 10 years, 3 to 7 years. So where do I think Supreme is going for the rest of the season? I think they're going to continue to bring really great stuff. The Louis Vuitton collaboration might be something worth saving up for. It might be worth it to put that down on a credit card, and I'm not saying go fucking bankrupt over it, but if they have something truly collectible, like the box logo hoodie, for instance, that is something worth investing in for the midterm. Keeping it dead stock and just listing it on eBay for a lot, right? See where the recent sales are and then price accordingly. Because right now, the 2017 collab is selling for far and above market price. And then on worn items even, it still sells for a good bit. So focus on the extreme, and I'm going the completely wrong place. I'm at the post office. I'm trying to go to CVS. That's super funny. I get into that habit, right, where you're just going on the same road and you're on autopilot. So in conclusion, I would say really, really tailor your purchase decisions to the latest and greatest hyped item. Now, I will still try to give my best recommendation for what that will be every week, but I'm not always 100% right. And I'm still a really small channel, so I don't think anyone takes my opinion as like, gospel or anything. Not even close. Which is good, because I'm just another bozo. I'm just another guy who likes red box logo, white, Futara, heavy, italic font. I'm just another guy. Another hype beast, you might say. So I'd say just keep doing more research, do more research, try to figure out what will resell, and if you have an inventory, just try to list it in more places, Put it on eBay, put it on Facebook, your local groups, go to buy swap meets, get your inventory out, and always just be cycling through it, because you really don't want to hold on to stuff longer than you need to. I see some of these groups say like, oh, this is a long-term hold right here, and maybe that's true, but it also could be a flop, or could just not really appreciate that much, and it's like, it would have been better just to have that extra capital to go on to the next thing and the next business play, whether it's using your money from reselling to start a business or to do anything really. Invest in the stock market. There's tons of great ways to do this, and I don't say this often, but it's really important to not put all your eggs in one basket. Obviously, like, don't put your money into sneakers and Supreme. It should never be more than like, I don't know, if you're young and have a lot of disposable income, I think you could do like 50% of your investment portfolio into this stuff, but it probably should be less than that. It probably should be around 20% at the most. It just really depends on where you're at in life, what your expenses are, and that kind of thing. So hope you guys got something from this video. Let me know in the comment section down below if you sell Supreme or shoes for profit and how that goes for you. I'm really curious to see how people are doing in this market today, and it will certainly turn around in the future because that's what markets do. They go up, they go down, but generally they trend upward, which is pretty positive. So hope you all have a great day, and that's it. I'm out. Peace and butt grease.